treated as homeland duty.
Where's that?
Tule Stoolet. Tule. Tule. I can't even say it now. It's Tulin.
Yeah.
It's an Air Force base.
Where is it?
In Tulin. Iceland.
Iceland.
And the big kick on it is there's a woman behind every tree.
There ain't no trees there, is there?
No trees there. What the fuck?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. It was about that long. It looked like a killer bee. Maybe it was one of those murder hornets.
It could have been.
What?
There's a bee come flying through here.
Oh.
There it is.
There it is. He's looking at you.
That's a hornet.
Hey, buddy.
Well, leave him alone.
I ain't gonna do nothing to him.
Look right here. Spider.
I know one thing. If we'd had them bounties last night, we wouldn't have been eat up with mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Keep some in your pack. Put them in your cup, in your truck, or
Yeah, those dryer sheets. Yeah.
it stops the flies.
If you take those and put them at your
Stops the mosquitoes.
your door threshold, it'll keep the bugs from coming in.
Huh.
Yeah.
Dryer sheets, they can't stand the smell of them.
We've got dryer sheets in there and ivory soap.
Ivory soap. Somebody said that Irish Spring works really well.
I'm sorry, Irish Spring
Yeah.
is what we got in there.
Somebody says if you take a bar of Irish Spring and just put it on the plate and leave it out where you're at, like around the food, the flies won't come around it. And it works. We tried it over at Ryan and Betsy's and it worked. So.
Oh.
We got 2 bars in the
Yeah.
camper.
Well, it didn't stop whatever was here last night biting me.
No. Maybe we need to get you some Irish Spring put in your pocket.
Stick under his hat.
That'll work.
Is that comfortable, Michael?
I tell you what. I still think to this day that it would do this world a lot of good if they would put every 16-year-old, 18-year-old person in the military for 2 years.
Yeah.
Boy or girl. Now, I tell you what, you go into Japan, not Japan, but Israel, and they will whip your ass.
Isn't it Israel that you have to do military service?
I think so.
I think it is Israel.
There's some countries like that.
Yeah.
Well, it should go back to 2 years like it used to be.
I think when you're 17, you got to go in for 2 years or something like that. Yeah.
Well, you didn't always go. A lot of 17-year-olds never went, but yet there were some that got drafted right away.
Yeah.
Daddy was drafted. Daddy was in Pearl Harbor repairing ships.
Yeah.
When he got drafted in World War II.
Yeah. Now he was stationed.
He stayed in the war
in the
till
Pacific.
the end of it.
Was he in the Pacific?
Well, it was on Pearl Harbor when it started.
Really?
But no, he wound up in
Germany.
Germany. Well, not Germany. Innsbruck, Austria.
Huh.
Not Innsbruck. Gmunden, Austria.
Yeah.
It was up in the mountains, and they were guarding prisoners. And he had him a girlfriend. She brought him ice cream and cherries or strawberries every day.
Really?
Yep.
Wish I could find somebody to do that for me.
No kid.
Why don't you bring me ice cream and cherries every
Well,
day?
up there, up on the side of the mountain where he was watching 100 men.
Yeah.
She'd bring him a bowl of strawberries and sit there and talk with him.
Really?
And the Germans didn't run because they had it good.
Yeah.
It was a lot, it's just 10, 15.
No, it's 10 to 11.
Yeah.
First game should be coming on. I don't know who's playing
11
it.
o'clock, yeah.
It's the same. This is it. Yes. Whatever it is, Easter time. I want to sing. By God, he's flying. You could now. You would love it.
Yeah.
Pictures, all the castles, and then just going out in the woods like this. this is what their woods look like all over. There's no trees falling, no trash. There's a man called him Burgermeister. He takes care of it.
Really?
And he will fine you if you leave something in the woods.
Yeah.
We used to go to have exercises where we'd go out into the field. And the day before, and the day we came back,
Mm-hmm.
the Burgermeister went out and checked the trees
Mm-hmm.
to be there was no damage. They made a killing. The tank cruise years ago. This was before I was ever over there.
Pull that thing up behind you and you can lean back. Or you can turn that way.
Oh, I'm fixing to turn.
I don't know if I'd let him do that.
How did it sleep last night?
He's liable
Awesome.
to fall out.
I had that blanket wrapped around me twice, pulled that up. I was in a little cocoon, man. You see me this morning?
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing showing?
No, I couldn't see you. It was all cocooned up. Then about 7 o'clock, you sprang out like a butterfly.
It looked like roadkill.
The ugliest damn butterfly I'd ever seen.
My cocoon never turned into a butterfly.
Ugly butterflies are called moths.
Moss.
Jamie was a moth.
I think it was you that told me when you went to one of those beer fests, when you sit down in one of the tents, you buy that guy a beer, you buy this guy a beer, and you buy this guy a beer. And then you don't have to buy beer for the next couple hours because
At that
everybody starts buying you
At
beer.
that
So,
table.
yeah.
That's the way it works.
Yeah, you told me that years ago.
And you ever heard of the Fisher boot beer?
I've heard of that. Yeah. What do they call that?
That's boot. I don't know what they call it. I forgot.
Das
But
Boot.
they bring you a beer
I don't think
in a boot,
I know.
in a glass boot.
Yeah. There's a way you got to drink that so it doesn't pour all over your face.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you got to like spin it as you're
Very-
drinking it.
Very simple. Very simple.
Yeah.
The boot comes down, and it turns in towards you.
Yeah.
So you start sipping it. I mean, you better be sipping it right then.
Yeah.
And you just get it down, and then you just keep turning the pitcher
Turning
around.
it.
And when it gets where it don't pour nothing out, you get another one.
Because when they hand it to you, the boot points at the top. So once you get
Right.
it past that
If
air
you start
seal,
with a booger up top, you're wet.
that air seal will break, so you got to turn it so it doesn't all come out at one time. You know, like when you're drinking
Yeah.
a Coke from McDonald's and all the ice is in the bottom of the cup, and you're trying to get it, and you're just doing this, and then it all says
boom.
all at one time. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a suction.
yeah, yeah,
I went to a fest on the Rhine River.
yeah,
It was a barrel barrel, wine barrel.
yeah.
It was a wine festival,
Hmm.
and the barrels got written on the front. 100,000 million gallons
Yeah,
would be held in that barrel,
yeah,
and there was just wine flowing, sandwiches, food. You talk about drunks, a bunch of drunks. That was
bet.
probably one of the 2 times I got drunk in Germany on wine.
yeah.
Oh, I was hurt. Now, if I take two beers, I'm drunk.
Yeah. First time I ever got drunk on champagne, I went on my cruise.
Yeah.
Do what?
The first time I ever got drunk on, first and last time I ever got drunk on champagne, I went on a cruise to Cozumel and all that. And through the booking agency, they gave us a big bottle of champagne and chocolate strawberries in each of our rooms that booked through them. So that first night, I was like, I've never had champagne. So I tried it, and I was like, this isn't bad, with the strawberries. I drank that bottle, and the next day, they're right, champagne going in, sewer coming out. I felt like crap the next day.
I bet.
They got some drinks over there that'll wipe you out.
Yeah.
Steigerhagen. Or,
What was that beer? Bitburger, I think?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think that's what it was you were telling me about.
But, right up. And start drinking this, Steinhager.
Mm-hmm.
If you're smoking, they'll tell you, don't smoke this when you're drinking this. Because it's a cigarette-looking thing coming to your lip. And if you put it in your mouth, it flames right
Flame
up
up.
your face. It's Russian vodka.
It's about like me when my
That's
cigar.
some nasty shit.
I bet. I've learned that when my cigar gets this low, to take it out to light it, because I've burnt, singed my mustache many a time.
So you never went to the right part of the world in the Army.
No, sir.
You
I
went to
did.
Korea and Japan and all that shit.
No, I stayed in the United States.
How did you get so fucking lucky?
My overseas duty was Alaska.
That's not overseas.
Well, no, I don't want that.
No, that was beautiful. I loved it.
Go outside, lose your ass when you walk out.